What is going on? Welcome to the Sunday paint stream. Let me know if you can hear me all right. How goes Sunday over at your place? How's an Arizona Sunday? What is going on? Welcome viewers on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm still just setting a couple things up here. It's been a slow start today, figuring things out. We got a fresh palette, and we have a fresh canvas. We are starting a new painting. So, before I explain what painting this is, I'm going to just kind of get a little more organized here with my paints. Because I kept all these colors over here because I like to memorize what I was using. Hey, what's going on, little fern? I was supposed to start at 11, but you know how it goes. Stream difficulties. But today's painting is a commission, and it's, if you look in the top left-hand corner, I've placed a specific painting for y'all to see. And basically, a buddy of mine reached out and he painted a painting for his grandma that has now passed, and it was one of the last things she saw up there in the corner. And basically, he wanted me to recreate that painting he did and go by that as a reference, because he's going to be giving it to his mom for Mother's Day. And I really thought that was nice. So I took on the commission, and it's a landscape right down my alley. He has a couple other requests, like he has a tribal symbol that he wants to hide in there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, he kind of said I can run wild with the details, but kind of have the general look. Oh, that's what it was. He also wants a cottage. So we're going to put a cottage in there. And that's pretty much it. The rest I will leave to... what am I stuck on here? There we go. The rest I'll leave to my imagination. Have fun with it. Okay, let's move. I'm trying to put a candle there. Candlelight is nice. Yes, it is very sweet. It is. So before I start a new painting, I like to just dust off the canvas, even if it looks like there's nothing on it. Do that. Get my mouse more local here, in case I gotta change some music. And doing a couple other things over here on the side because I have to. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much for the host. See, now I fixed my notifications. Yay. It shows me now, so I don't miss your host. Thank you. I'm so happy that worked. Sweet. We have a 5-hour stream today, guys, so I am chilling. Taking my sweet time today. Relaxing. Painting. That's what Sunday is all about. What is going on in... I don't know why the slots thing isn't working. Try the 8-ball thing instead. Ask the 8-ball a question. Hey, what's going on, Oz? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the like, buddy. As always. Still setting things up here. We got a fresh paint we're starting today. Commission painting for a buddy of mine. Oh, you know what it is? You have to type a number after slots, Little Fern. Okay, cool. So my Streamlabs is... So let me ask you this, Little Fern. Am I allowed to give people loyalty points before I'm an affiliate, like 50 followers? Or is that like an affiliate only thing? Do you know that for sure? I just hit my camera. Because that might be why the slots isn't working. Okay, so the 8-ball worked. You love interactive bots, yay! I'm glad it's making it more fun. Alright, so for now, I can't figure out the loyalty points thing. I feel like that I might have to be an affiliate. So for now, I'm just gonna go to my dash and just take out the slot and gamble thing, because you need loyalty points for those to work, and I don't. I don't know. It says you have. It says you have. Here, I'm gonna give you 50 loyalty points, okay, right now. So basically, like, the longer people watch, I have this list of people that have watched my streams, and they have a certain amount of loyalty points. Basically, they're called. Well, I can call them any currency I want. Actually, I can name the currency. Oh, okay. You can't get channel points until you hit followers. Okay. Like, people can't get channel points on my page before I hit 50, you're saying? Correct? Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, the bot's going crazy. This is good. I'm glad you're commenting. I was wondering how this is gonna play out. So basically, after three comments is when it activates. So I'm gonna change it up to like five comments. It's happening a bit fast. Do 5 comments. Uh, 10. I'll do 10 comments. Okay. Alright. I'm slowly implementing things here. Okay, enough playing around with settings. Let's paint. Yeah, it seems like it's happening too fast. Alright. Alright. Need to find... I have a ridiculous intermission video for y'all today, by the way. It's a crazy animation that I made one day, and I decided to make it the intermission video. So y'all won't see that till break, the first break, but it's pretty ridiculous. I had fun with it. It makes me want to make another one. Would y'all be interested in watching me animate in the process of that as well? I figured out I could stream that too. Let's see, stream materials. I have so many folders on my computer now. It is absurd. Okay. So, like I said, this is a commission painting. And if you look in the top left-hand corner, that is the painting reference that I'm using from Mike, the buddy here, and buddy of mine. He, again, it's a painting for his grandma. That's the painting he did. He wants me to recreate it and put my touch on it with a cottage and some other things. So yeah, I'm looking at the sky right now. Kind of trying to decide. Same, I just added sound alerts to my stream, which is fun to add. Yes, it helps. I realize I'm so spaced when I'm streaming because there's like 19 monitors and I'm like following all these chats and stuff, and it really helps to see when things pop up. You would love an animation stream. Cool. Good to hear. We'll try it out. Never know. Alright. Definitely going a blue sky. Bright day. He's got some mushrooms on the grass there. He's got a couple rocks. He's got... Here, I'm blowing it up for you. I'll blow it up for you on the... He's got some mushrooms right here, and there's a rock. Maybe. I think I'm gonna change this hill a bit too, so there's more room for kind of a cottage scene. Make an anime animation like Attack on Titan. Yeah, okay. Let me just go practice animation for 30 years quick and come right back. We'll do that. We'll get... I would consider the animation I'm about to show you guys on break. Well, not about to, but when I break. Like, something you can see on Adult Swim at like 4 in the morning. It's just like Robot Chicken. I don't know if you've ever seen Robot Chicken. Okay, blue sky. So I'm just kind of looking at a couple. Alright. I'm thinking the horizon's going to be higher up. On the canvas here. Let me get back this out of the screen. Sorry. I think I'm going to have the horizon a bit higher up. And what that allows you to do is like show more ground. It kind of gives you like an aerial view of the situation. And I really want to spend some time on the clouds. Make them look cool. I didn't put any clouds in my last one because it was like a hazy forest. But yeah, we're going to try to put clouds this time. I almost like the idea of not having a sun right in the sky. It's just bright out. Hey, welcome. We are starting a new painting today. Slow start because of many reasons. Still just looking up a couple other examples. Getting my brain going. I didn't really have much time to really I normally like to sit in my sketchbook, come up with a couple rough ideas. But I figured since I had his reference, it's already the idea, but yeah. It's cool. Oh, here we go. I like this one. Let's get this one as a reference going. Alright. So for those of you that just joined us, this is a commission from my buddy. And it's a painting he did for his grandma. I'm redoing it with my touch, and he's adding a cottage and a tribal symbol somewhere in there. Yeah, so slowly and steadily we will craft this scene. Clouds are so different. Every single day, they are drastically different. There's never one cloud that looks the same, let me tell you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get the background blue going. And let's get the proper brushes. These are too small. Get these going later. Okay. Cool. I'll just put these off to the side here. I'm not going to try putting them back in every individual thing. So, brush, it's pretty big. And I'm just getting the hairs out of it as much as I can. You're always, there's no such thing, I don't think, as a brush that doesn't lose hair. There's no, $300, but I mean, I'm sure there's, the one that loses the least amount, but especially when you're dry blending, it gets really tacky, really, rips them out. But earlier on in the stream when I did the sky, I explained how to deal with that, and basically you wait till it dries with the hairs on it. And the reason is if you just keep blending, that is like blocking the paint. So as long as you just like get the paint behind the hair and get it all wet with paint, all you gotta do is when it dries, you just get a little painting knife and they come right off really easily. For some reason they're harder to get off when it's wet, but when they're dry, it's easier. Yeah. So get the colors going here. We've got some blue. Look for my blue. I'm gonna go with super sky blue here. Blue. Gonna need white. Gonna need probably some black. Always need white and black, right? Don't want to do ultramarine blue. It's too much green. I think it's just, yeah, it's just black, really. I also have these colors down here. Ugh, sorry, I keep hitting the camera there. Cobalt blue. See the difference? Kind of the same. I want to experiment with these new paints. Screw it. I know they probably have different feels and bases, but oh, there's ultramarine. Brilliance blue. One thing I still suck at is colors, guys. Wiggle camera. Yeah, I just bashed my head into it. So I took all the commands out besides 8-ball, so y'all can do the 8-ball command for now. Until I get famous with 50 followers. So I'm gonna start right here, a little above half, and I guess it'll be black. I guess I just use black. I'm gonna stick with the same paint colors here. I'm second guessing myself. Okay, so white, about a thumb size. A little bit of blue. Then about half that white. And you know what? I think I'm gonna have to do more paint. So I always run out of paint on the sky phase because yes, you can. Absolutely. Thank you so much. A little more blue than the last. Then we'll continue here. Half that white. Okay. And just keep repeating that until it's mostly blue. I want to do a little experiment off to the side here with mixing the colors because I'm not sure what I'm going to get. And I'm curious. We'll get to mixing these. It's probably going to be like the same shade. Just off to the side. Ah! Gonna go this. Wait. And this darker blue. So I'm trying to get that like right at the top, like so it's gonna start light blue here, and then like as it gets up to this, it's gonna be like going towards the, you know, like how dark space color, darker blue. Yeah, just kind of mix this up here, a little water. Well, the blue just completely took that over. Let's see if I add more in there. Okay, yeah, that works. I like it. I'm just spreading the paint out so it dries. Put that brush back. And so add a little bit there. And then this one is gonna be like a little bit, the slightest bit of white, like nothing, just that, and then that, and then it's probably a bit much. And we will put the colors under here so that I remember what I'm using and slowly collect them over time. Okay. Mixing knife. Mix up the paint. When I mix the paint, I like to do this like push, like slide it on the edge of the knife and then just like fold it down. It's awkward mixing at this angle so that y'all can see it on the camera, but there we go, nice light blue. Almost there. I want to mix this up good. I don't want this one to have too much variation. I do more variation in the colors when I mix them, when I get more like the detail stuff, because I don't know, I just like how that works out. I can explain that when I get there. For now, I really don't know what I'm doing. This is a learning process for me too. I'm just like doing what I know that works already for certain things. And often cleaning my knife darker shade of blue here. Just want it slightly darker. Slightly. This turns out okay. Oh yeah, alright. That's exactly what I was looking for. That was a total lucky guess. I did not know that I had to combine that other blue. I was scared of it because it has green in it, and last time I used it, it brought the green out like crazy. And then got this one. So the sky is a very fast process because with acrylic paint it dries fast, and with the sky you want the colors to blend into each other when they're wet, and just to pull that off you have to get them up there quick and then blend them quick. And just move quick. I am missing something here. My rag, 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that. I didn't have a rag to wipe my knife off with. Okay. So now, that's right, fell on the floor. Okay. Gonna take this blending brush, okay, and use it for all the above. And I have 2 of them. And before I do use them, I try to minimize the loose hairs and just pull out any that are already loose. They seem to be caught up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I'm going to apply with this one and blend with this one. So just a full dip, and then I'm gonna squeeze it out pretty much all of it. You just want it to be damp, don't want it to be soaked. And I'm just squeezing it out like that. Because what happens is, if the brush is too wet, or actually it's still too wet, and when the brush is too wet, it draws like lines. But anyway. Oh no, I'm sorry. I messed up. It has to be dry for when you blend it, not right now. It's gonna be a little bit more wet for this part. So just gonna get a lot of paint on the brush here. Super thick. And just kind of in a kind of X circle motion go across here. And now we must move fast. Now that we have touched the canvas. We can't stop till this part is done. The clouds we can do. Get a lot of paint on there. Okay. Then I'm gonna move on to the next color. And just blend that right into it. Don't worry how it doesn't look like totally blended yet. That's the next step. Next color. This is going to be the majority color. And then right at the top is going to be the dark one. I didn't mean to go down there. And don't go back. Okay. Yeah. Get a little more on top. Okay, now real quickly, I'm gonna forget about this brush. I'm gonna get a little bit of water on this one, okay? Moving quick. Now's where I just squeeze it out. All the water almost. Almost good. Helps to have like a towel on the side or a rag to dry it out quick. Just kind of, you know, just get it like just barely wet. Just barely. And this paint's still wet here. You get about like 5 minutes at the most. Three to 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go for it now. Circular motion. Being careful not to hit on the down stroke in the paint. And you'll see how just amazingly awesome it blends. So what happened here is my brush got a little too wet. I just dry it out again. Hey, what's up, Jason? It was actually too wet. It almost has to be like a dry brush. Still too wet. I'm messing up. That's the dryness right there. No, see, I went back down. That's why you don't do that. Don't go back down. Hopefully I can, yep, okay. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that blend. It almost kind of started making a bit of clouds for us, right? A little bit of detail showing in there. I do think I want a bit more dark in the blue. didn't get quite dark enough on top. So before it dries completely, I'm going to add just a little bit, teensy bit. Just right at the top edge, just like that. And I'll come back with the blend brush. I'm getting so much paint on me. And it almost works better, honestly, to like wait a second before you start blending it. It's like the best when it's not like just put on there, and it's not the best when it's like almost dry. It's like somewhere in between you get the best effect. I'm just trying to keep this brush dry here, and I am failing. I'm just gonna get my other one that's bone dry. I have a tiny one. And smooth out those little spirals that happened over here. Oh, I'm telling you, it's a wrist workout. Okay. Perfect. I'm happy with that. We're gonna go with that. So, 1 second here. I'm gonna on the sky phase, I usually use a shit ton of paint. So my water is already just demolished here in my water bucket. You can see it's like blue. So I'm just gonna go empty this, and I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna toss you up on the intermission video quick. Not the animation. I want to save that for later. I want to do the normal one for now. I want to watch that one with y'all. Alright. So, this is actually still kind of wet. I'm going to dive into the clouds a little bit. Well, it is. Because then we get a little nice blend effects on the clouds. Actually, no, I didn't quite get this dark as low as I wanted it. It's gonna come a little lower. But I'm gonna roll with it anyway. You know what? It's actually still really wet. It's still really wet. And we can still fix it. I put it on really thick this time, so it okay. We'll make that a cloud. The slight essence of a cloud. Okay, now take some white. And some black. Actually, we'll do both. A little bit of that. And the dark blue. Because the atmosphere is going to be adding to them cloud colors. I think... Let's see. Gonna grab our cloud brush. I don't really know the official names for all the brushes or anything. Let's see, what is the cloud brush? I sometimes like to use this one, but I think we're gonna use this one. Gonna start with the smaller clouds first. Gonna wipe the brush. Gonna get my wire brush and just brush it out for a sec. All right. See what kind of colors we can get here. I don't know. I guess I could use that for cloud colors. more white, and just I diluted too much of the white here. I want this to be a slightly blue white, like just so slight. There we go. So that it's bright compared to that. Yeah. Okay. Hey Mike, what's going on? Thank you for the share. The one who just shared it is this is his painting. This is the one we're working on that I've been telling you about. Welcome to the stream, the man himself. We just got the sky started. We're about to head into the clouds. So way down here, just going to tap some very thin clouds. Almost, they're pretty much just lines. And basically, the way we create depth here is as the clouds get closer, they get bigger. What do you know? I'm allowing these clouds to like blend in, taking over things in color. I'm not putting my paint on like super thick. It's like I want it to react with the blue. Okay, drifting. Some random. They're really far away. Like one over here. Oh, that was a bit. There we go. See, I had too much paint in my brush for that one. Welcome everybody. Working on a commission painting here. We started a new one today. Last stream we finished a painting. Part 11. We went 11 streams to finish that painting. Who knows how long this one will take? I guess it entirely depends on how much fun I'm having. If I'm having too much fun, then it takes a while, because I don't want the painting to end. So, we're gonna gather up more clouds here. Get a little bit more blue in this white. It's a bit white. It's a bit white. Just a bit. Oops. The true whites won't really be till over here, because these are the clouds that are gonna be close. And let's see. Something like that. It makes like little poof clouds that kind of add some roundness to them. You know? My paint actually got a little bit thin for that one, but that's fine. And this is gonna take a while. I want this to be, I'm kind of feeling that nice cloudy sky, you know? But it's like a good day out, but it's like poofy Mario clouds. You know, Mario clouds. You know, you have cumulonimbus, you have, you know, all those other ones, and there's Mario clouds. I just failed at naming more than one cloud name. I used to know like 3. Can anyone name another cloud name besides cumulonimbus? I'm just putting in little dots too. Little dots. Okay, so here's where, hopefully, without messing up, do a little. There we go. That's a good cloud. I like that cloud. That one worked out. Looking cloudy. Oh, I refilled my coffee too. I forgot to sip it. Hey, look at this coffee cup. See what it says? We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. It's my Bob Ross coffee mug. There are 10 major cloud types. I know there's a bunch. You'll be able to watch every step of the way. By the way, I want to tell you guys, I implemented a stream schedule this week, and it's been going well. I'm just going to change it next week while I'm ahead. I just didn't quite like the days I laid out, but in the way they wrapped around my life. But basically, I'm going to be moving Friday to Thursday. That's it. Everything else is going to stay the same. Except, instead of 5 to 9 on Friday, Central Time, just going to be a day off. And then Thursday will be, so it'll be Monday. Sunday will be 11 to 4, unlike today, because I ran into technical difficulties. And then Monday through Thursday will be 5 to 9 Central Time. So if you're on the East Coast, that will be 6 to 10. And I'm going to roll with that time slot for a bit and just see how it plays out, how much I like it. Okay, moving on with the clouds. Things are going my way. I kind of like how this is like connected to this thing here. Kind of getting a darker cloud color, because I need to see something. Okay, not quite. Going back to the other one. Accidentally diluted my white again. There we go. Blue is a fun color. It's bright. I got a cool idea for the cottage, man. I can't wait to get to the cottage. I think that's what I'm the most excited about. So I'm gonna start another big chunk of cloud. Being careful not to like make a too solid of an object, like pure white, you know. I'm just gonna keep moving along here. cloud edges aren't really that harsh often, unless there's like a super bright light source on them. Excuse me. So it kind of makes them look good when you keep the side of the clouds kind of blended, feathered out on the edges. And more depth to them. A little 3D-ness. Because now they're starting to like be over us, right? They're not like super far in the distance anymore. They can kind of curve up. And I'm doing a little thing here that might not pick up on, is I'm making the top of the cloud brighter here, and I'm letting the wet blue kind of make an underside of the cloud that's a little bit darker. But we're gonna go in with other values and just fix that up, you know, the way it's supposed to eventually look. Just making up the clouds here. I want to have a beautiful day, but like big poofy white clouds. And yeah. Continue, rinse, repeat. I'm making everything bigger now, and then I'm adding like curves, because the clouds start kind of, I don't know, they're so big, they start kind of like fisheyeing in perspective a little bit. And like they're kind of puff, you know, you can start seeing like the shape of them. And I'm using more white. I'm making them white, more saturated and more filled in as I get closer here. And do a nice poofy one here. So I'm just turning my brush. Thank you so much. This is awesome. And what's cool, what's gonna happen here as this dries, it's gonna start like naturally creating layers for me. So like already this white is going over this like blended darker blue, and so like this is the benefit of doing clouds while it's still wet, is that like you get all these like accidental shades of blue that are not. This is gonna be dry, so I'm kind of thinking there's like this cloud system, right, that's coming from way far away, and then it like curves into the sky and then like goes like that, and then it like poofs over the edge of the top of the like really big poofy cloud. Not rain clouds. Friendly, happy clouds. I'm gonna let the blue go there, but I'm gonna indicate that the cloud keeps going there. Nice. Very happy. What do I want to do? This is just too like a much of a poof. Man, this is lucky. I totally didn't plan this. Not planned. The only thing I'm planning is that tribal symbol you want in it, or whatever. Let's get some cloudage over this. Twisting my brush. It's giving me like a nice effect. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want to get too crazy. I want to keep that midnight blue showing through a little bit there. Still going with the base layer here on the cloud. A couple little stragglers here. And you know what? I got lucky. Not many hairs fell off my brush this time. Only a bit. Only like 2 really small ones. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes it's like you feel like some stragglers. Liz. Who's Liz? Okay. This one kind of is. Ooh, almost dragged the paint off. Oh, it's very easy to get carried away. Liz is one of my best friends. Cool. I guess she can count as one of my best friends too. Is Liz in chat right now or something hanging? Is that why? Oh, you tagged Liz. I see. I'm looking at a different chat screen right now. I didn't realize it was her name was bolded, and I appreciate that. Now I get it. Now I know what's going on. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this little bit more of like darker gray blue here, which is now a little bit too dark. Let's see, yeah, so now be a bit more careful, not random. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring out just some of these poofs, I guess, and make them look a little more. Let's see if it works out though. Cause it's a really bright day out here. It's not like tiny tweaks are gonna happen. The stream is breaking up a lot. She's a stalker. Is it better now? Let me check my phone quick. Sorry about that. Trading. Yeah, I'm getting an internet spike going down to from 5700 down to 163. Damn it. Yeah, I'm getting an internet spike 5700 down to. I don't know what's going on. That canceled my stream this Friday. That freaking shit. So frustrating. It's like I streamed for a month, had no problems. You know, then all of a sudden, it's like, what the hell? Maybe my buddy's loading something in the other room on a YouTube video or something. I don't know. I'll go check that in a minute. Is it still doing that, Mike? Is it still doing the every 10 seconds thing? So just getting the underbelly of the cloud here. Is it still skipping like right now? Like the past like 30 seconds. Has it done it once at all? Still skipping, guys? it's skipping still. Oh man, why is this happening the last 3 days? God damn. That's very frustrating. Why? I don't know what to do, man. Is it still consistently skipping every like 30 seconds? 10 seconds? Just adding the highlights now. I hope it's not skipping still. I don't know what to do. I'm just like frustrated over that right now, kind of. I've been going. Sorry if it's still skipping. I don't know why it's doing that. Can anyone confirm? Is it still skipping? Gonna add more white. Not in the last minute or so. I mean, if we can get minute-long spans without it skipping, then I'll have to settle for that for now. I think I'm just going to upgrade my internet again. All these issues started when I downgraded my internet. Sorry, it's probably really annoying to watch. Just tapping away on the clouds here. Getting highlights. So I'm just going back and forth between layer colors and just slowly getting these clouds looking. I'm slowly making it so they look poofy, have some depth to them, you know. You guys at least getting like some distance in between. So as these clouds get closer, right, you're not going to see much of the white edge that's highlighting them. But as they get farther, if the just kind of finding every cloud and giving it an edge with the highlight. At this point, the sky is definitely officially dry. Give a little bit of depth to these. Have we gotten a non-laggy spike? Has it lasted a while, or is it still going? I'm seeing it. I'm currently watching it spike. Man. I'm kind of doing little turns on my brush so that it just like creates these little poofs. I'm not using pure white at all. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Just getting slightly darker blue. Just for the Skippy stream, anyone that's joining right now, I'm just gonna keep on painting and just hope for the best. That because if I start diving into a whole thing and trying to fix it and stuff, you know, like. Been painting for 2 hours? What? What? Well, that flew by. So I think the sun's coming from like this way. Okay, it's out of the shot, but the sun's hitting the clouds in this direction. Right here. So, to make that happen, we just have to highlight mostly these edges of the clouds, okay? On the right side. And I'm going to add a little bit more white. Slightly. That's black. I just added black. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'll add white here. Man. Now I'm going extra white because I kind of want there to be like almost like that glow. If that makes sense. That glowy stuff that we call light. Because we got light hitting our clouds from like all directions right now. Still, I'm not going pure white. Just much brighter. Much brighter. I'm all Just highlighting all these edges here on these clouds. Gonna be a long process. When you do these kind of clouds, they kind of can't just like dab them up. I'm trying to talk only when it's not spiking here. Adding white. Like, see, like just this edge here. Clouds usually take me a while like this to tweak, right? Because it's just, you can play with them forever. It's absurd. And on these lines, I'm dabbing and kind of turning my brush because I don't want it to just be like a line. It's like, it's gotta like blend in a little bit, create a little cloud texture. Cool. We're getting there. Just to the top, because what's happening here is the sun is actually above the clouds over here, like pointing this way. So I'm trying to imagine that. Now I'm gonna grab pure white and just do these little, like, I know I'm being quiet here. I'm concentrating. Let's see. Now I'm going for the ultra white. Perfect opportunity for finger blending. I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, that's skipping. It just skipped again there. I don't even know if you guys heard me say that. I'm gonna be back. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We are painting for another 3 hours. Okay, so take this intermission video for now. Do you mind throwing those cracks? Hello, hello. So I just watched it for like 2 minutes straight and it didn't lag. So I don't know what's going on. Like maybe it just I'm just looking at some things here on the program, hopefully fixing it, but I doubt it. It just skipped again the second I switched back. Oh well. I can just hope for the best. I feel like just now though we've had like a good 30-second window, right? 1 minute. I hope so. I'm so sorry. This sucks. I can fix it by the stream tomorrow. Oh well. All right. Continuing with the pure white on the clouds. This is where the clouds are really going to start to shine. Hey Kelsey, what's on? Unfortunately, we're having lots of skippy issues today on the stream. Lots of lagging issues today, and I just really hope not horrible. So I'm actually going with a dry brush of white because helping me blend it. So I'm just like getting the pure white and just dabbing it out a little bit. I thought it was a really cool idea too. That's why I took it. I took the commission. I've never really done something like this before. Again, if you hear me repeat something, it's because I think I'm trying to guess when it's skipping. finger blending is good for this kind of a thing. You seriously should. You seriously should get an I Survived the Skip badge. I really gotta fix this. Friday. I just don't know what's going on. It's taking a while because I gotta go around every little tiny little cloud and, you know, put highlights on it. Ah, man. It is skipping pretty frequently, huh? I'm debating now, like, starting and stopping and restarting. That's doing it every, like... Yeah, that's obnoxious. This... Alright. Alright. Everyone, I will be back. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. I'm so sorry. So...